Look at Trump. He just got
You're
convicted.
such a fucker.
He's still going.
He's still around.
No, guilty on all. That's the big story this week, folks.
Yeah, guilty on all counts. Yeah.
Rigged.
Yeah, this is all Biden.
You know, when everything's rigged in your life, it might be you.
I thought so too. Yeah, it's like you might be a little paranoid, for sure. God, what a circus! It's crazy, dude. I think he wants to go to jail.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love it.
You know,
No, I mean,
because of the power it would give him. You know,
he wants to martyr.
yeah. He keeps comparing himself to Nelson Mandela.
Mother Teresa too, dude.
I mean,
dude,
you can't write this shit.
I stopped.
Why are we doing podcasting? I mean, there's entertainment that's just out there all the time for free. I stopped too, but I mean, if there's big shit going down like his fucking trials, I'll watch it.
I see. Oh, he was found guilty. I'm not fucking. I can't, like. I don't know.
It hurt. It wounds Zach deeply.
To what?
This whole thing. I don't know. He just seems like he doesn't want to talk about it.
Dude,
like he's talking about Nam. It's like what
fucking.
the fuck?
It's like the Godzilla
2016
Minus One
to
on
2020 just fucking. Like I can't watch the news anymore.
It's hard, you know. It's hard, especially when you have kids. It's a little bit easier for you.
This is horrible. When he's president, you wake up and just look at the news.
Yeah.
It's always. I mean, even you just go to bed and wake up. Oh, what did
It built that fucking pain tolerance, though.
What did that idiot tweet last night?
You're not lying, man. It was like waking up and it was a new fucking thing every day. It was crazy.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
Which country are we at war with today? Yeah. Get Bruce in there.
Ugh.
So, what you been doing, Christian?
We're not going to talk about politics on the podcast.
Usually don't.
Cut all that out.
Yeah, we usually, because, I mean, you get enough of that shit.
It's June. We're a new month now.
Juneteenth, baby.
Pride.
I love it. Yeah, Pride.
Ride for Pride.
Ride for Pride. We're not doing anything, but ride for Pride.
That skeleton down the road's dressed up for Pride.
Good.
He's holding a rainbow flag and
this
has a bunch
poor
of
fucking
flowers.
bastard who probably makes like $12 an hour went out and bought this fucking 15
Home
foot
Depot, dude.
Yeah,
Giant
15-foot skeleton.
Like $900, aren't they?
It's so expensive, and the thing is, it doesn't disassemble.
So you buy it like
it's
that,
up
and
there.
it comes?
Well, no, you put it together, and like pieces lock, and you can't get them apart.
Really?
So it's just up.
I don't believe. I think he's talking out his ass.
There's one up over by your old house on Donald.
Maybe. I mean, when he's not using it, he just leans it back against the porch. Like it's a fucking lawn chair.
Put a tarp over it.
Yeah. You fucking cover it. It'll be fine.
What's that giant thing with a tarp over it in your yard?
God, it's huge, dude. I'm telling you. I got to stop putting my leg up on the arm. That doesn't look very appealing.
I wonder what they're going to get mad about this month, dude. I wonder if Target's going to have the tuck.
The tuck.
Remember how they got mad at Target last year?
For what?
For all the Pride stuff. They just get so mad about all the Pride
well, you
stuff.
know, fuck them. They're going to get mad anyway, so. If it ain't Pride, it's something else.
Oh.
What you been doing, man?
I watched The Goat.
The Goat?
The Goat, dude. It's just a new reality show.
Is it about a goat?
It's about the GOAT, the greatest of all time reality contestant. And it's hosted by Tosh.
That's
Daniel
cool.
Tosh?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
What's it on?
It's on Prime. It's like had 10 episodes. It's just
like talking about different goats and different.
No, they have like contestants, and it's a reality show where they do competitions and somebody gets voted
I thought
off.
it was like a documentary.
No, it's the GOAT.
What, so
they're competing to be the GOAT.
Gotcha. And they get voted off like Survivor?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, and with Tosh, it's all entertaining.
Oh, Tosh.
God, there was one funny part, dude, where it's like any normal reality show where you see two people conniving, but then Tosh walks by him into the kitchen and gets a little snack, dude. I was like, what? And they're kind of like, what is that? We were doing our scene here.
That sounds like Tosh. He hates fucking scripted shit so bad.
And I watched Godzilla Minus One on Netflix.
We'll discuss that.
After
Yes,
I
it is
found
now on Netflix.
If you can find it.
Shame on the marketing department, but
Well, I'm glad you shared it. I wouldn't have found out about it either way, unless I saw
luckily,
that.
I'm on the /Godzilla Reddit page or whatever the fuck, r/Godzilla, whatever the fuck.
Go.
What'd you do, bro?
You know, I was waiting for him to play Go Godzilla after that scene when they were all like, "We're gonna get him.
Yeah.
We're not gonna stand for this." All the peasantry, I guess, the people. They weren't really peasants.
Peasantry?
They weren't government,
Peasantry? That is the greatest word I've ever heard in my life. The peasantry gathered in the square.
Godzilla versus the peasantry, dude. And then it started playing Go Godzilla, and the peasantry went out to fight him. And what a plan they came up with, too, dude.
I'll tell you what, the whole hydrogen to the bottom of the ocean.
Freon. It was Freon.
Well, no, that brought him up, right?
No,
something
the
sucked him, and then
Freon
something brought
sucked
him up.
and then they had
Inflatables.
Inflatable.
Yeah.
But he
They had bounce
bit
houses
through
to beat
him,
him
dude.
up. Yeah, he bit through the bounce houses.
So then they had to get... The fleet came in to save him.
Yeah, the fleet,
and they
the
pulled.
actual fucking army.
Well, the plan was to sink him and then raise him real quick, and the pressurization would mess him
would
up.
crush him, yeah.
So it was an interesting plan.
I mean, it was very well thought out.
It was nice having the dubbed English on it too.
I tried. I think when you sent it to me on the black market site, it wasn't dubbed English.
No, it was Japanese.
And you had to, and the captions would get I think we talked about this.
I don't think it was the captions were synced up.
So yeah, the English dub, and even Kush came in here and said, "Are you watching the English dub? You're a fucking lazy fucker." And I was like, "No, I
watched the English dub with the subtitles.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. No, I was doing other shit at the Zip computer, and I can't fucking look over here and watch this
Can't
shit.
listen to Japanese.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what they're saying, honey. It's just, okay, well, that makes sense.
I also thought it was kind of funny, though, how they only had one plane. I was like, is that
Just one plane,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was like, is that just because they didn't have any pilots?
Here's what we found. One plane.
He was the only pilot left, dude, so luckily they
Yeah.
had one plane for him.
Yeah.
But God, they fucking flew that thing right into his mouth. God, that was awesome.
It was nuts. Yeah, it was really good. I was telling my brother before we went on air, I think I like Shin a little bit more. Shin Godzilla.
I like this one a lot. It really got back
was
to
good.
It got back to the roots.
It got back to the roots. I will agree with that. I love the whole post-war
It's the
thing.
best. It's the best atomic breath too. I think that's ever been.
Well, yeah, he shoots the in this one. It's not so much a ray, but it's like he shoots it and then it detonates.
like an atomic bomb.
Yeah, which was interesting. I did
Yeah.
note that. I was like, oh, that's cool. But again, Shin Godzilla, Jesus Christ! I mean, his atomic breath turned into his
back
atomic
lasers.
fucking back lasers?
disco lasers.
Yeah. Woo.
I liked how this Godzilla, when he was getting ready to fire, those little spines all
Yeah,
shot up. Like,
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
It was very.
it's like engage.
Yeah, activate, prepare, fire. Cool. Yeah, Shin Godzilla is on Netflix. We'll talk about that.
Godzilla Minus One.
Oh, the goat. The
Yeah,
contestants on the goat arranged from a bunch of other different reality.
Are they celebrities?
Shows. Yeah, well, they're reality show
Oh, okay.
celebrities.
All right.
Like somebody from Real Housewives. The only person that I knew was Tech from Real World back in the day.
goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
He's got to be in his 50s.
I was going to say, he's got to be our age.
Oh, dude, there was a horrible challenge.
older. Because he was
He was
older than us.
late. He was late 20s when he did the
Yeah.
Real World.
Yeah.
There was a challenge he did where he lost for his team so bad, dude. He was doing a slingshot, and he just kept messing up the slingshot. And the team thought he was, like, throwing the competition on purpose. But no, dude, he just couldn't do it.
How funny.
Yeah,
Thought he was doing it on purpose.
Yeah, dude, it's
I
tough
can't
to
imagine
watch.
people behind me thinking I'm doing something on
Well, no,
purpose
they're
when I'm
out
fucking
there.
it up.
They're out there waiting on you to launch it to them so they can catch it, and they're just going, "Come on, come on,
like,
we
I'm
know what
doing
you're doing. I'm doing the best I can."
I'm doing it. What'd you watch this week?
I've watched Boy Kills World, which I've been trying to get you to watch.
Every day. Yeah, you're like, have you watched it yet? Have you
It's
watched
such
it
a
yet?
good
You gotta stop
fucking movie,
bothering
dude.
me.
It's
I don't have
such a good
time.
movie.
I'm sorry. There's just not gonna be any time for a while.
And I watched Civil War.
How was that?
I really liked it.
I thought about buying it after the guilty verdict.
Because you thought that was what was going to happen?
Well, that's what they want to happen.
Here's my problem with Civil War, and you can confirm this. I read this online, and it just makes no sense to me. It's not...
It's about journalists.
That is correct.
It's not about race.
No.
There's races on both sides.
Yeah.
It's about where you are. And
so in the movie,
you're going to tell me that California and Texas?
That's the least believable thing in the movie.
Line up.
Yeah. No, in the
Come on.
In the movie, the president, like they talk about him like, I can't remember his name, but they say he's yeah, Nick Offerman's character. He's in his third term, so he's done. Is he the
president of the good civil? I mean,
he's just the president of the United States of America, and he's
so the country does not recognize this other part.
Correct, because he's taking a third term.
Why?
It never really explains that. Like he said, it's really about the journalists. Like they're on their way to interview him as the Western forces, which is Texas and California, are approaching Washington, D.C. to remove him from office.
Okay. So it's not actually in the middle of a civil war.
It is in the middle of a civil war.
Of a civil war.
No, it's in the middle. It's towards the end of the Civil War, but it's it's about the journalists making their way to have this interview with him.
Where are the journalists from?
America.
What state?
Well, I mean,
America,
Mexico.
They start off in New York, and they're road tripping from New York.
They're going to Washington?
They're going to D.C., and
I mean, that's like a fucking hour drive.
Was it entertaining?
Well, you can't take main roads because they've all been destroyed and blocked.
Yeah.
So, like, they're going these back roads down to Washington, D.C., and they run into all these different... Shows what the country would be like if there was, in fact, a civil war. It's fucking intense. Jesse Plemons gave a fucking masterclass.
Was he in it a lot, or
no? He was only
so
so. There was
he the one that got in trouble?
No, he's the one that's in the commercial with the what a kind of American are you?
Yeah, he's got the red glasses on.
Oh yeah.
So, fucking discount Matt Damon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good call.
The cool story about his performance in that was they had another actor that they hired to do that scene because it's just one scene. And the day of shooting, something happens, dude drops out, can't make it. So Alex Garland, the director, is like, this is like one of the most pivotal scenes in the movie. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do now. And Kirsten Dunst was like, give me a minute. She goes, she's married to Jesse Plemons.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't he married to somebody?
She calls him.
How convenient.
Yeah, she calls him. He comes in, and day of, fucking gives that performance and fucking kills
How
it.
long is the scene?
10 minutes.
Okay. So he had some dialogue he had to...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, if that's all he did was say, which America are you from?
No.
I mean, it's like, okay. It's the GeekZip podcast. Ryan Zip. I've got Christian here. My brother Zach Zip is on the couch, and we are doing our Season 8 finale.
He said, what does MAGA mean to you? I mean, that means make America great again. What's wrong with
his
that?
character is clearly like what
Trump?
you would expect MAGA to be.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. As I was saying, it is our last show. We're going to take
You didn't
July
say
off.
what you watched yet, though.
I'm going to.
Okay, all right. You got me confused
I messed up. I'm sorry.
All right.
I jumped ahead a little bit.
That's right. We all make mistakes. I hope you'll be as
well,
forgiving
the problem is we're 15 minutes in and I haven't said what show we are or what we're doing.
Okay.
So it's kind of like we need to announce that. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're also on YouTube. You can catch our video feed every Tuesday morning at 11. Don't forget also you can go back and watch previous shows. I'm going to be working on putting all of our shows on YouTube. Now, they may not have video feeds, but we're going to try and get them all on there so you guys have something to watch while we're taking some time off to recharge our batteries. I think we're going to reset the show also. I think we're going to do a round table is what we're going to do. And Zach has offered to step on as producer of the show. So I can kind of get rid of this shit here that you don't see off camera that I have to control all the time. And I'll teach him to do it, and he'll do it from the Zip computer. So... Yeah, good stuff coming.
Sure.
Well, you probably don't want to.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I know.
I like sitting at a table. We had a table before.
And you bitched about having to sit in the chair.
No.
Remember?
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that was
don't
when-
even Don't even sit
I
there
think you
and
get-
act like
What
I
did I
didn't do
say?
this for
What
you.
did I say? You gave me a
said,
bad chair.
I hate going over there and doing that because I got to sit in that uncomfortable fucking chair. Why can't I sit on the couch and
I
do
didn't
it?
say
Meh,
that.
meh, meh, meh,
I didn't
meh,
say
meh,
that.
meh,
Where was
meh.
this?
At his
When we
old
first
house.
started.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
a basement.
No, we
Street.
did it up here a couple times at the desk when the desk was up against the wall.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we did, and that's when you were like, "Oh, I don't like this chair; it's so uncomfortable." So I was like, "Fucking, I'll put him on the goddamn couch." Well, I got news for you. You're gonna have to sit in the chair again, so I better not hear any bitching.
All right, good. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, all right. What did I watch?
We'll table that for now.
I like that. I've been watching Roseanne. Yeah, you guys came in and it was on.
I told you, dude. You
So you've
can't
been watching
cancel
our-
people.
So you can't do it.
So you've been watching our childhood.
I was explaining to Kush, and she would laugh. I'd be like, "You just don't understand how," and you know that's pretty much our house. My mother is a lot like Roseanne.
And we had that couch.
What about the new episodes?
No, definitely. That's what led to the Roseanne viewing. Is I watched an episode of The Connors, and it depressed me so fucking bad. I was like, I'm gonna go watch the funny show now. That show's not even funny anymore.
You're like back when America was great.
I might be turning, bro.
I
might-
know you
might be
are.
understanding what
That's why-
MAGA means.
That's why you piss me off
We
so
need-
much.
we need- Oh no! Look, I do not agree with Roseanne fucking Barr, Arnold, whatever fucking last name is these days, on her politics or her views. But you cannot deny that she created a cultural icon in that show, and she got nailed to the cross by ABC on this whole deal. You can't deny
She got
that.
fucked, yeah.
Killed off her character, so there's no hope. Of I'm sorry. What?
It's fucking
Nothing is
wokeism.
funny.
It's just ridiculous.
It's fucking
Sad.
wokeism.
What was
Man.
the show like? Good before she left?
Oh my god!
Yeah, she was
No,
on
I
it
mean,
for
I
like
mean
the
the
first season,
Connors,
wasn't she?
Oh well, no. It started out as just another season of Roseanne.
Yeah,
Right.
Continued. Then they canceled that show.
Well, how was
Kept
it?
the
How
set.
was it though when she?
It was
came
good. I
back?
mean, it was okay.
So the Connors on Netflix starts after her death.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All
The
right,
Connors. She's not in it at all.
Well, what about Becky?
Yeah.
She's in it.
They
No,
said
the original Becky.
they're both weren't they? No, they
I
were
don't
both
know.
in that
The
original
original
season.
Becky was in Roseanne.
I
The
know, I'm
other
just-
Becky
Yeah.
was not.
I'm just
No,
saying.
in the first season of the reboot.
Not everybody. It's not just Roseanne that got it bad from Roseanne. Becky got it too,
Oh God, you asshole!
Yeah, they said that there's like
and she didn't even deserve it. It's
I know,
not like
yeah.
she said it.
Talking like she does in the show a lot. It's pretty funny. You're talking like a mad teenager.
they said in the Connors, like there's no pictures of her. There's no,
Nothing, yeah.
there's no
And she
indication
died.
that
She
was ever
OD'd.
Jesus
She didn't just die. She OD'd on pain pills.
Oh man.
on purpose.
Yeah,
God damn.
not on purpose on that, but she took them.
Right.
Well, that's
And-
what happens.
They start finding pills from other people in the house that she was taking.
Yeah.
But the final season,
Watch it on YouTube. It's crazy. They got
The final
search
season
Roseanne's death. I mean, it's crazy.
the final season of the
Got a
original
lot of
Roseanne,
opioid deaths like that, dude.
I mean, that's why. I guess that's why they went that direction because it kind of made sense.
the final season of the original Roseanne, isn't Dan dead?
Yeah, Dan dies. Yeah,
So did they bring him back to life?
that was a dream.
So she
So
had
maybe her
so-
overdose was
so
a
wait,
dream,
So
dude.
she
I don't know.
had a dream
Maybe.
that he didn't
We
die
got
after
the
the heart
Roseanne
attack.
multiverse going on over here.
It sounds more like Inception. So she had a dream
Yeah.
where Roseanne didn't, or where Dan didn't die after the heart attack.
Yeah.
That turns out to be a dream that he actually did die, and then they come back and that was a dream and he actually didn't die from the heart attack.
Yeah, it's that.
So it's a
simple,
dream
too.
within a dream within a dream.
It's that simple too.
Yeah. But it was always a good working class family show, like you guys said.
Man, I laughed so much, and there were so many conversations.
I preferred The Simpsons.
I mean, I'm not trying to say
I know,
that it
I'm
was
just
better
saying.
than anything.
I'm just saying I
not
didn't
a
like live
competition.
action stuff like that.
Dude, you blow that fucking smoke, and it goes all over the goddamn room in front of the cameras.
That looks cool though.
No, it doesn't. All right, so besides Roseanne,
what movies did you buy this week?
I didn't buy any movies this
Good.
week, actually.
Congratulations.
Well, Late Night with the Devil.
That was the week before.
Oh.
Yeah. No, because when I get on a show, then I stop buying movies.
Oh, you know what I bought? I bought an old one.
What'd you buy?
Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, God. So
$5. So I was like, I need it.
Steal.
I was surprised I didn't have it. I was like, why don't
that is surprising. Yeah.
Aren't they remaking that?
I hope not.
I think they're remaking it.
God.
It's only if Estevez is in it.
Not me. I want that
And
guy.
Yeardley
I want
Smith.
Pat Hingle, the guy that played the fucking owner. I want him in
I
it.
think he died.
Hey, Bubba. I remember that
Yeah.
shit. God, it's funny. Yeah, he did die. He
Get
did
the
pass away.
bazooka. Well, I'm in the movie.
Yes, he died in the movie, but he also died in
That could have been a dream, though.
in real life. Yeah, that could have been Emilio Estevez's dream. That's cool. Maximum Overdrive. God, I love that movie.
It's so funny, the stupid military vehicle that comes with like one little mounted gun.
One gun with no protection around it.
Hey! Not a tank.
And then I
not
love
nothing.
I love when he fucking pushes it and starts doing this. That's what he does. He takes a grenade and throws it in there and he fucking pushes it and it goes.
It wasn't ready for that, dude.
Oh shit! What a great one. God damn! What else did I watch? Me and Kush started watching Band of Brothers.
Jesus.
What?
That's deep.
I think there's another Great War show on
Pacific?
right now. No, it's like a new one on Apple called like
Oh.
something. I think. I don't know.
Okay, I'll have to look into that. It started from Memorial Day.
Ah.
I watched Saving Private Ryan and I was like, I want more. So that's when I told her about Band of Brothers and she was like, ooh. So we've been watching that. I don't know. I haven't really watched movies this week. It's been mostly that stuff. Of course, as most of you know, if you listen to the show, I'm getting ready to go to Florida next week. So that occupies a great deal of my time.
Have you bought your tickets to Disney yet?
Yeah.
How much were they? I'm curious how much a
Expensive.
Disney ticket is these days. And then you have to add on all the stuff too, like Fast Pass and stuff like that.
A park hopper, so you can go to different parks in
Yeah.
the same day.
So you said you had to educate yourself, right, on how to like best spend your time, right? How to plan the
there's
day.
there's all kinds of like websites.
Have you looked at that yet?
A little bit. I mean, again, my kids.
I know, but I mean, like, if you want to go to the Star Wars lightsaber building thing, it's like you gotta
pay for it ahead of time.
Well, yeah, and you gotta plan to get there
Right.
to do that.
Right. So yeah, there is a lot of rules in terms of scheduling when you're going to be there, and I'm just like, you know what? Because I guess when
there's nothing you like, or like they want, they're like, we'll just go do whatever we want.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just going to get the kids in there, and then we'll go to the line, and you know, we did get disability assisted service for Sammy Z because you know he has asthma and he has problems standing in line, frankly. So I'm not sure what benefits will come with that, but
That's cool. I heard.
Yeah, I've been playing
they
a
were
lot.
cracking down on that. Too many people were getting it that didn't need
he
it.
asked, Zach asked me, he's like, they wanted him on video, and I'm like, yeah. Otherwise, they can just say everybody's autistic. So I get it, but it is a great service they offer. I'm not going to deny them that. I'll give them that for sure.
I did watch that Ashley Madison documentary.
Yeah.
I
on
started
Netflix.
watching it, but didn't.
Fucking
You
crazy,
said you
dude.
watched it too, didn't you?
Yeah,
you
that's
said
why
you
I watched it.
Okay.
It's fucking crazy.
I told you
Nuts.
that Christian couple was so ridiculous.
Dirty little secret man.
Dirty little secret man. I like that. That's good.
And then you find out he's like, I totally. He's like, I didn't do anything with anybody on the site, but I cheated on you with all these other people. I even hit on one of your friends. And they're the big Christian vlog couple, and she's like, well, you know, I don't want to mess up what we built. I have a lot of money riding on this, so I'll
A lot of
forgive
money
you.
riding on it like it's a goddamn investment.
It is. Well, that's their
They
life,
had a
dude.
lot of followers.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, man.
They stay together in the end.
Yeah, it's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this the couple that's on at first, that they talked to first?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay. because like I said, I didn't get. Maybe I'll
Sam
watch
and
that today.
Nia.
The dude that looks like he's sitting in his mom's basement talking to the camera.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's him.
Yes.
They got big by singing
He is
some
definitely-
Frozen song in the car with their kids.
What now?
Love is an Open Door. They sang.
They went
a Frozen
viral
song.
singing that.
Good-looking couples sing Frozen songs.
Gotcha.
You guys start
Okay.
putting titles like that, like "Good-looking couple" talks about.
That's too long, dude.
Why
No.
did you look at me? When you
Yeah, I
said
know.
that?
Why are you looking? Are y'all a couple or
We're a
something?
couple of good-looking motherfuckers.
Oh shit! You play anything? Okay, wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute. I have a problem.
I'm still playing Fallout a little bit.
I have a problem. I'm really into the simulators.
You mean like the flight one? I know you like the flight.
The flight one,
simulator.
no.
Zayd.
This
What
is
other
a-
kind of simulator are you talking about?
Zayden fucking loves the train
There's
simulator.
a lawn mowing simulator.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, dude.
pressure washing too.
There's a pressure washing simulator that I played. There's also a goat simulator
Yeah,
where you're a
Zayden.
goat.
Oh,
that
dude.
one's like
Next
an
time,
open world.
next
game.
time you go over to Mom and
Not
Dad's,
open
play
world, but-
play Goat Simulator with Zayden. Fucking loves it.
It's like a GTA.
And it's hilarious.
It's GTA and you're a goat.
game. Basically, I mean,
Yeah.
you do whatever you want.
Nice. So yeah,
It's not. It's not really like your other ones are real simulators.
Yeah.
But the goat game isn't just a joke
Yeah.
simulator.
Well, Sammy took the PS4, so I had to find something to play because I couldn't play my Cold War. So, all right.
You got an Xbox over there.
Yeah, so I had to find something on Game Pass to play. I played that Maneater a little bit, but I don't like it. It's too fucking hard. It's like I just want to swim around and eat people. I don't want to level up and all that shit. Anyway. All right.
What do you mean it was hard? Were they killing you?
Oh, the alligators would beat the shit out of me. They're like, you had to kill an alligator. They're like level 8.
Oh,
level 2.
You're so
It's like
you're so bad.
you just get whipped by that fucking tail, and
You
you're
just
like,
don't
I
want to. You don't want to take the time to level up. That's
I don't.
what it is.
You're absolutely right. I don't.
I also watched that Crawl movie. It was
Never
on
seen it
Prime.
before?
I'd seen it a long time ago, but I forgot how good it was.
It's so good.
Fucking Barry Pepper.
Yeah, you don't see it. You don't see Jackson too much anymore.
I like him.
I'd like to get you in that bell tower so you can get blown to shit.
That was the Saving Private Ryan, right?
Yeah. All right, let's get into the news. No RIPs this week, to my knowledge. Nobody passed. So, am I right? I think.
I don't think so.
So that's good. Let's get over into the news. Christian posts this story right as I was sending out the show prep. So I was like, oh, he must want to talk about this.
And that's not something we usually cover, but I saw a thread on Reddit about things that happen in Vegas that didn't stay in Vegas. Because, they say most things are supposed to
I
stay
don't
in
understand why
Vegas.
he's in this picture looking like Ted Bundy.
Yeah, it is a good look.
It's probably
Look at
one of
that
his
face.
specials, I would guess, or one of his fundraiser things that he did. He would do that. He would do like telefundraising, where he would do his magic tricks on TV and people would donate money.
Wasn't he the one behind the... Remember that show when we were kids, the fucker that came out in the mask and
I don't
exposed
think so.
all the...
No,
that wasn't him?
He's very against exposing
Okay.
tricks and shit, much like Chris Angel.
Plus, he's got more of a narrow face, unless the round face
Yeah.
of the mask man. Maybe I
I don't know. I don't know that we ever found out who that was.
It was what's his name? The wrestler.
Mr. Howdy.
No, what was his name? The guy. Oh, Harley Race. That's who it was.
Exposing that business.
He exposed magic.
Exposed
too.
all the business.
You could see his fro kind of coming out from under that mask.
He was a shock master too. All right. Yeah, David Copperfield has been accused of sexual misconduct by multiple women. I don't think that's a news flash, but there are actually new allegations.
I think it's funny. Some of them are like 15. I don't think that part's funny that they were 15 years
Yeah, I was going
old.
to say, it's not very
I thought it
funny.
was funny how he did it on stage to him. They're talking about him groping him on like you.
You're going to have to go.
I need a volunteer from the audience and grope.
Oh, yeah, just grope all over him. And we were kind of discussing this.
And apparently he drugged women too, they say.
Jesus
So he
Christ.
didn't even have a chance to use an illusion to distract him. He just drugs them, dude.
Val Valentino was the name of the magician that
Never heard
exposed
of him.
secrets.
Never heard of. He's probably living under a fucking bridge somewhere.
Breaking the Magician's Code was the name of the show.
He got blacklisted, dude.
I don't blame him. Just like that one guy in wrestling. Not Harley Race. So, yeah, Copperfield's in hot water. And we were talking about this. I'm pretty sure he's married like a really fucking hot supermodel.
Yeah, you made
Claudia Schiffer.
You made me think of Claudia Schiffer for the
But
first time in a long time.
Or he was married to her at least. I hope to God she's not still married to him. He's 67 years old. He denies everything.
Of course.
And more than half the allegations are from women who said they were under 18 at the time of the incidents.
Well, it's like we were saying, magicians are just weird. Well,
They're weird
trust.
people, yeah.
And I liked what I said. I said David Copperfield, not David Copperfield.
David Copperfield. Here it is. In
He
2018.
was married to Claudia Schiffer from 94 to 99.
There you go. 16 women in 2018 also accused Copperfield of drugging them and sexually assaulting them
So he pulled the Cosby.
back in 1988. So this could be like a behavior that he's exhibited all through his career, which is unfortunate because it is a very illustrious career. When you think of magician, everybody says David Copperfield. But yeah, like Christian says, magicians are fucking weird. I mean, meet a magician. Shake one's hand and talk to him for a few minutes.
Sleight of hand, dude.
Yeah. Sleight of mind. All right. I don't know what the fuck
Huge surprise release
is going on over at Netflix, but they really dropped the ball on this. I'm almost starting to think they did it on purpose, so people would have to go looking for it.
Well, it looked like their tweet came out at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, dude, it came out of nowhere. Godzilla Minus One, for those that don't know. Surprise! It's now streaming on Netflix, U.S. Netflix. You go on Netflix, but you will not see it at the fucking current shit at the top.
It popped up in mine.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you pop it up?
Yesterday.
I'm talking about when it first...
It's number 5 in movies right now.
It'll be
Good.
number 1 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I didn't even have it in the
No,
news.
right
the
now-
news section.
I had it nowhere.
Right
Nothing.
now,
Not recently added. I didn't have it any of those categories. I'll look.
Right now, that new Jennifer Lopez movie is number 1. Atlas.
It's supposed to be terrible.
Oh, my God. Shocker. Just cancel her fucking tour. I was reading about that.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, another one. Just like the Black Keys.
She said she wanted to spend time with her family, though. It's
yeah,
not
she's
related.
breaking up with Ben Affleck.
It's not related to ticket
Is she?
sales.
Yes. That's what
Again?
it is. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, yeah.
Have you
I
seen
don't
that video
believe
of him opening the car door for her and she gets in and he fucking slams it?
God, I want to now. God, he is a guy that I would love to just hang out with.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he seems like a real guy. Matt Damon's a little fucking weird, but Ben Affleck, he seems like a regular dude.
He's
Anyway.
the bomb and Phantoms, Joe.
Phantom's like a motherfucker. Yes, Godzilla Minus One, it surprised everyone when it dropped on Netflix. As Christian said, pretty much overnight. It earned $116 million at the box office, won Best Visual Effects Oscar. It was just really weird that Netflix didn't make a bigger deal about it coming to the platform. Of course, everybody I know has watched it now that, have gone online and looked at it. So
Yeah, you'd think you would announce like when it was coming.
that's what I'm saying. Usually they're ahead of this stuff.
Well, they have that little bar now that says like coming soon, and it'll show you all
Did
the
you
movies
see it
coming.
there?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
No.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
no
the surprise drop.
Yeah, no
I mean,
effect, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not shitting on Netflix,
No,
right?
a lot of times Nintendo does it too.
Really?
Yeah, when they do a
Yeah.
Nintendo Direct, they'll be like, available now. And you're like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, now you can watch Godzilla Minus One. It's on Netflix streaming now. You may have to search for it, but it is on there.
It was funny when I searched for it. I still didn't see it at first. I was like,
Yeah, because it wasn't the poster, right? Yeah.
I was like, who are these Chinese men or whatever? I was like, where's Godzilla at?
or whatever.
It was in black and white, wasn't it?
They made a version of it in black and white.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's two versions.
That's
on
available to
Netflix.
buy. Yes, the version on Netflix is the color dubbed version, but there is the black and white like they did with
It was
Justice
just a
League.
picture with them like on the wood in the boat.
Yeah, it was like you know how Netflix does it. It's
are
like
these
the fourth lead they'll show the picture of on the fucking box for Netflix, and you're like, Like, I'm trying to think of an example. It's like Breakfast Club, and they show the janitor. It's like, go show the other fucking. You're going to actually show the Breakfast Club? What was his name? Carl? How does one become a janitor?
Just talking.
Yeah, talking to each other. So yeah, I know about that. But anyway, enjoy it. Let us know what you think of it. I liked it. Not as good as Shin. Bill Skarsgard, you know him, Christian.
Yeah, I gotta apologize to Zip because I double posted after I complained about him double posting. But I swear I checked.
I'm not going to bust.
I scrolled down. After I did it, I told him I was like, "Oh, I
yeah." He
did it.
texted me personally. He's like, "Fuck," because he just busted my ass for doing it.
Like,
I'm guilty of it too. I don't care. You know, it.
I swear I checked. Times. I scrolled down. I just didn't scroll far enough. I bet it was it messing with me, dude.
It might have been
because it wants to divide us because we're stronger together.
Right.
United.
He was in that Boy Kills World movie.
Yeah.
You
like that? I need to watch
several
it.
times.
Everybody needs to
what
watch
is it? Is it just him fighting a bunch of people?
Yeah, that's the movie Zach likes.
It's like John Wick. I don't care.
It's like a goofy John Wick.
Movie Zach likes.
He's a mute. He can't talk.
Great.
He reads lips.
Great.
But wait,
I love it already.
Wait, there's a voiceover that talks for him throughout the movie.
Good.
And it's the voice of the guy who does Archer on FX. Dude, it's fucking hilarious.
For this kind of movie, you don't even need to talk, dude. You just go like this the
That's
whole
what
time.
I'm saying.
Bang, 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 bang.
You'll see.
Kicking people.
It's entertaining.
Well, Skarsgård is now going to go back to a role that made him famous as he reprises his role of Pennywise in the Welcome to Derry prequel series on Max.
I mean, who else?
Is very stoked.
I don't know. That's what I was saying.
I feel like it was
like,
always the
who
plan
the fuck
for
else
him.
are you going to get? Yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly. You feel like.
I'm surprised it's not. I feel like it was further in production. They're like, it's still.
Well, I think the strike fucked them up a lot.
Maybe.
Hard, because a lot of that is shot in L.A., I believe. But Skarsgård, of course, I think there was some question because he had so many projects, whether he was going to be able to be involved. But the strike ended up working.
Worked in his favor
because it pushed it out to where he could do it, and that's why I think it made news because it was like they didn't think he'd be able to do it with all the shit he's doing. He's doing The Crow and all that shit. So now he's going to be on the It Show. We'll reunite him with the Machete.
Yeah, they said Machete's going to direct a few.
Yeah. The Machetes is what I meant to say.
Andy.
Director Andy and
Muschietti.
producer Barbara. They're a husband-wife team.
I still don't know if we're saying that right. It sounds like we're saying machete.
I mean, that's how it's spelled. So, I don't know. So, yeah, the Welcome to Derry movie gets a big head of steam with Skarsgård joining the cast, in my opinion. So, we'll have to keep you updated on what happens with that show. This was an interesting story that we have never really talked about. We've danced around a little bit, I think. But Kathleen Kennedy, who is the Lucasfilm CEO, says that women who make Star Wars franchise installments, and I assume she's talking about Daisy Ridley and
Sure.
Rosario Dawson and these women who commit to these Star Wars roles.
See, we've talked about this before, like you said, but it always seemed it was more like the minorities. Like they were getting mad at that one Asian chick that was in the new trilogy, and they were mad at that black girl that was in Obi-Wan.
And I mean, they were mad at fucking Jar Jar Binks. So I mean, it's like I don't really.
He's a minority.
I'm saying that's why I said that, But I definitely see where she's coming from. I mean, I know that Carrie Fisher went through some shit between her original movies. That they had a lot. There was talk about her weight and her mental condition and all kinds of shit. It's because you're dealing with a bunch of dudes, a bunch of nerds. I mean, it's simple as that. They don't care how sexy they look. It's all about what you add to the story. And
I don't know. I thought the nerds liked Princess Leia.
The golden bikini, dude.
Well, that was a Jedi see. I'm talking about between New Hope and Empire, between Empire and Jedi.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know.
I don't know if you're correct.
I am.
I'm saying the media. Obviously, we didn't have the message boards back then.
No, we didn't. But I mean, I remember seeing in a documentary that there were news articles about these kind of struggles that Carrie had to go through. So what do you all think? I mean,
if it's good, it's good. That's
what's good?
like I wouldn't consider me a Star Wars nerd or anything, but if a female lead makes Star Wars, I love the Daisy Ridley trilogy. I thought she killed it, and I heard that they're fucking. Y'all don't.
Christian's not a fan of the sequel trilogy.
I like it.
Fine. I don't have a problem with Daisy Ridley. I thought she did good. I don't have a problem with any of them.
You're not getting fucking Academy level material. You know what I mean? Maybe with special
you didn't
effects
think it was
and
a
shit
little
like that.
fucking lazy to use the Emperor?
Yeah.
I'm just talking about having
really
women
like
in
her
it.
origins, but
Huh?
I didn't like her origins being the Emperor's daughter and
Granddaughter.
Like, I thought that I was kind of hoping she would be an actual Skywalker somehow.
I don't know how that would be possible.
And then Leia flew, and then that was
Through space.
That's what makes me hate women in it. They're gonna have women flying
Through space.
through space.
You got to make sure you say through space. They're not just flying in the sky on Earth.
That would be just as bad.
No, I don't think so.
If I looked up and saw Princess Leia flying like a vampire, dude, in the air,
She
sea,
did look like a vampire.
it's gonna freak me out.
Oh,
Now I got
shit.
a text.
Yeah, you're blowing up over there.
Our internet's back. Our internet cable was out. They were working on it.
You have the worst fucking internet problems of anybody I know.
Armstrong. The worst thing though
sucks
is
out
we
there,
have these things called plumes that do our Wi-Fi network.
Plumes.
Yeah, dude, and they suck so bad.
Yeah.
Because it's like if they get unplugged, they have to like
Reboot.
and reconnect and
Oh,
all this
God.
stuff. And so it's like I have one computer that's not on the Wi-Fi that's like hardwired and it'll have internet just
What's
fine.
a plume? Is that like an
And the
access
Wi-Fi
point?
doesn't have it at all. Yeah, it's like the Wi-Fi and
Oh,
spreads
okay.
it, extends it. But it makes me mad because it's like, well, the Wi-Fi's down, but internet's working, but the Wi-Fi won't connect to the internet.
Sounds a little frustrating.
Well, there's supposed to be an app you can get on. But I wasn't at home when they set these things up, so nobody knows anything.
Nobody
about-
told you shit, huh?
No. Story of my
Nobody
life.
tells me shit.
We ain't found.
Got your fucking meme the other day.
Yeah.
That was good. That was always good. Last week we were treated to a brand new trailer for the Beetlejuice film coming soon, which is, of course, the sequel to the 80s iconic classic. Now we have new covers from Empire Magazine that look really cool. I'm definitely going to have to buy this one.
Well, that's for subscribers only, though, so how are you going to get it?
I'll buy it from somebody. It'll be
I
on
like
eBay or
it. I
something.
do like that one, too.
I like that a lot. Supposedly, the magazine also has several images from the film, behind-the-scenes looks, but the covers are really cool. We have them on our Facebook page if you want to check them out. The one that we're talking about is it's almost like a drawing, psychedelic kind
Spiral.
of spiral thing. So
I was watching the Beetlejuice cartoon the other day.
I always forget about that.
I don't know why. It was just like
Yeah.
I saw it was like on the live show or whatever.
I love the opening. The opening was always my favorite.
I like when he raised his arm and it would play like the foghorn sound because of the stink from his
Oh, yeah,
armpit.
yeah. It's stink. Yeah.
Brrr.
Yep. You're making Allie excited. Minecraft is getting ready to have a hell of a year because in addition to the Jack Black film that's being made, they're also getting an animated series that's coming to Netflix. 15 years ago, and I remember where we were, Christian, this game came out that was just a phenomenon. I don't know why it was so addicting. It was Minecraft, and you could
Do anything, dude.
For those that have never played, there's really two ways you could play this game. It is a game in the sense that you have creatures that are trying to kill you at certain points of the game. Then there's another version that's called Creator Mode,
Ooh.
which eliminates all the threats to you.
Creative.
You start with nothing, and you eventually build yourself a pickaxe, and then you eventually build yourself a shovel, and you're digging. And there is no limit to how deep or dark you can go. And I specifically remember me and you playing through this game and just going, wow, this is crazy how fun this is and how fucking simple it is. So, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm surprised this hasn't happened sooner with how big Minecraft got. You know, I mean, I feel like, don't you feel like they kind of missed their steam a little bit?
I feel like the animated series definitely should have been, that should have been something that happened.
Like immediately.
I don't know how fucking live action is going to work.
Apparently they have an Ark animated series too, and Ark is kind of like a Minecraft
I saw that.
game.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
A survivor,
Ark is
survivor game with
dinosaurs,
resources and dinosaurs.
Shit. So maybe that'll become like a new way to do it, I guess.
I never made it that far in Ark, though. You have to like train the dinosaurs. You have to like feed them and stuff, and then you can ride on them.
Always got to work for it. Anyway, the movie we don't have
Jack Black.
Has Jack Black in it.
But now Netflix is getting an animated series.
The series does not have a release date, but is said to be coming soon. There's a short teaser trailer that was released via, looks like...
I think it basically has a creeper and the Netflix logo. And
yeah,
Minecraft.
pretty much. Yeah, it's not like you saw anything. So we'll keep you updated on when that will drop. And then Jack's movie, I don't think we have a date for that yet either. I think they're still in pre-production on that one.
He's just getting into all the video game franchises, dude.
Why not? Get paid some money.
It looked like Garfield beat Furiosa again. Or yeah.
It's so funny and sad.
Oh, what do you think about this story?
I thought it was interesting.
I was really about this story, dude.
Now
it's
we get
that
into
outfit,
we
that
get
outfit.
into yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. We get into a lot of discussions on this show about nepotism, and
Christian likes to call out nepo babies.
it's funny they're now using your verbiage.
Yeah, we
so
know.
it's pretty funny, which is what I found hilarious. Northwest, who, if you don't know who that is, that's the daughter.
The direction between north and west.
No, somebody's actually named North. They're the daughter of
Stupid celebrities and stupid names.
Kanye and Kim Kardashian.
Jason Lee has a kid named Pilot Inspector, I think. I saw a good one. Let me look up Shannon Sossaman's kid's name.
Jesus H. Christ.
7.
Yeah. It's my name. It's my number. There's some controversy because Little Northwest, who is only 10 years old, got the coveted role of young Simba in an off-Broadway performance of The Lion King, in which she performed at the Hollywood Bowl for the 30th anniversary concert.
Shannon Sossaman has a kid named Audio Science Clayton. Audio Science
You're speechless.
Clayton.
Is Clayton his last name?
Yes.
Okay.
Little audio science. Little
Yeah.
audio.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, her performance of I Just Can't Wait to Be King, we all remember that.
Well, the
little-
Lion King had, like, what is it, the 30th anniversary? And they're
Yeah.
at the Hollywood Bowl doing
Yep.
a weekend show that's
Yep.
going to be on Disney+. Plus.
I just said all that while y'all were looking up that fucking name.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was trying to make sure. Because this is important to me. Because the Lion King is great. But, you know.
So the controversy is...
Well, me and you can sing a little bit.
I mean...
But, you know.
I'm not going to sing the
I know, but we
song.
sing sometimes on here. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you know, we don't have talent to be on the middle of the Hollywood Bowl
No,
singing. At the,
definitely not. Definitely not. Well,
she doesn't either.
that's my question. I mean, how do we know this? Is she...
I watched it. Did you not watch her sing?
No.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Is it awful?
It's like elementary school. I mean, I don't want to hate
Well,
on
she's
it.
10 years old!
I know, but you know there's 10-year-olds that'll blow you away.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but she's not that 10-year-old.
Okay. So your issue here...
So she definitely didn't get the part based on talent.
Right, and that's the issue.
Well, let's be honest. She's the daughter of Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Who's famous for having a big ass and a sex tape.
Well, the reality
Kanye
show
West,
plays into that a little bit. Yeah.
Who is
batshit crazy.
Batshit crazy and
I think he designed
pretty
her
good
outfit.
musical producer. I don't get the whole Kanye's
Before he went
genius shit.
insane.
Yeah.
I think he designed her outfit. She didn't even wear the outfit that they normally wear, dude. She wore
See,
like...
that's what I wanted to hear about.
So
because
she's wearing Yeezys.
Look at it. That's what she wore. Normally they're in the tribal stuff.
Gotta wait for the fucking ad. But so your problem is that other people didn't even get a chance because they cast this person because she's a nepo baby, and because she would get asses in the seat.
Oh, she's got an album coming out too.
Mm-hmm.
Of course she does.
Of course.
You know, her father's album was College Dropout. Hers is Elementary School Dropout.
That might be the lamest thing I've ever heard in my life. All right, let's get a look at this bullshit. See what's going on. Oh my God, yeah, it's pretty bad.
That is terrible.
And this is going to be on Disney Plus. Did she even rehearse?
Horse?
What'd you say?
Rehearse it? She needs to rehearse.
She rehorsed it?
She needs to.
It looks like she doesn't know what to fucking do.
Yeah. She's just kind of stepping. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not terrible.
You gonna pay to see that
It's
at the
not
Hollywood Bowl, dude?
fucking level.
$60 a ticket.
I don't think I would pay $60 a ticket for anyone singing it.
Yeah, you would.
I think if you got Phil Collins down in there singing it, I wouldn't pay $60 a ticket to
Paul
see the
McCartney.
fucking Lion King on stage.
Elton
That's
John.
What if it was
dumb
Tarzan the musical?
Yeah.
Same thing.
What about
And
Can
Phil
You Feel
Collins
the
was
Love
out there.
Tonight?
As
fucking-
Tarzan?
No, singing the songs from Tarzan.
Well, he's old now. That
What if he was
doesn't count as
young
much.
though? Well,
If he was young, I'd fucking go.
You don't.
What if it was Prince?
You're getting ready to go to Disney. How much you paying to Disney? Disney? That's Lion King.
I don't want to talk about it.
Why
I
don't we
don't
talk?
know, I
Why
mean-
don't we talk about our other nepo baby story?
Do we have another Nepo?
The Maya Hawke.
The Maya Hawke one. Okay.
Because she's like, yeah, I'm fine with being a nepo baby. It's
Yeah,
all right.
she actually was all about it. Where is that fucking
She was
story?
good in Stranger Things, though.
Yeah, well, she's talking about like one of her first roles, I guess. In this.
One of her first roles was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And she has come out and said specifically Tarantino put her in that role because she is a Nepo baby.
Who was she in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
She's one of the fucking
Manson
Hippies?
girls.
people. Yeah.
Is she
But
the
she-
one that
Flower Girl. I
Pitt
think
gives
it
a
says.
ride to? Brad Pitt gives a ride to?
No, I don't
Okay.
think she's that one.
But she also said Andy McDowell's kid
Very,
was in it,
very
and
minor.
other
Yeah, but
Hollywood kids were in it.
I think that's the.
So
I
she
think
was-
that was the point, though.
So she was
of-
more or less a glorified extra in that movie.
yes.
Okay, that I feel like that's different.
I do too.
As opposed to Northwest getting the fucking leading role of the Lion King
Yeah.
musical.
No, I agree. Big difference. But we all know that Uma Thurman and Tarantino are very close.
Oh yeah.
And you know,
I agree. I think she's good. She deserves.
Yeah.
to be
she
there.
is good. No, I'm not.
She's
It's
got
not a matter
she's
of
got
her
a bright
being-
career
This
ahead
is
of her.
She
different
does
than the
music,
story
too.
about
Does she?
Northwest. This is different.
She's got her tits all out in some song. I'm serious. I don't want to see them, but she does. She's got a YouTube music career. It was weird. I was like, what is this? Jeez,
God,
Maya.
Sometimes I just don't know what to say to you, dude.
Jeez, Maya.
Maya Hawke is the daughter, if you haven't picked up on it by now, of Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke. And again, I think that was, and you said something about Andy
being
McDowell's kids
kid, yeah.
also in it. I think that was his idea, that the Manson kids were Nepo babies. It was kind of like a point.
Maybe,
that
yeah.
he
That's
was
what it
trying to
sounds
make.
like they're
Yeah.
trying to say, yeah.
Yeah, because
But-
that other chick was the main one.
But then, like it said, her quote about, like, some people, you know, have a problem with it. I don't.
Wasn't it Abigail Breslin when she in it?
It's the other one. I mean, it's one of those child actresses that grew up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was why this story was published, because Maya actually took it and ran with it, whereas most people were like, "That's not why I got the job. I got it because I'm a good actor."
She said,
And-
I'm comfortable with not deserving it and doing it anyway.
Yeah,
And I know that my not doing it wouldn't help anyone.
I respect that more than somebody trying to. That's not. I have talent. That's not why. Probably because she's actually talented, but her being like, "Yeah, motherfuckers, I got the role because I'm the daughter of Ethan Hawke and Uma
I
Thurman."
mean, around here,
Suck it.
let me explain. So around here, you have a lot of local businesses that are. What's the difference between a fucking son taking over a business for a guy and?
Well, I used to try out for the local productions here and never got cast, and they always cast the same people.
Well, that's because you can't act.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Look at what's Bill
should cast
Bill
me.
Pullman's son is in that Outer Range show.
Bill Pullman?
Yeah. He was also in Maverick, and he looks exactly like his father in Maverick.
Fuck about
Oh, that's right.
or anything it stands for.
Zip.
It stands for America. Maybe
No,
you're
it
not
doesn't.
MAGA,
It stands
dude.
for bullshit.
He doesn't like Top Gun. He's not MAGA.
He doesn't like Tom Cruise.
Top Cruise.
You know, it's just it's nice that she's handling it in a way that's almost professional, where she's like, you know, yeah, I'm the daughter of these famous people, so, you know, I mean, okay, fine, it gives me an advantage, which you need in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I'm power to her, and I hope she has a flourishing career. The Watchmen is actually getting an animated adaptation. I'd heard whispers about this, but now it's confirmed.
Apparently, it was like announced the same time as Crisis.
Yeah. But they didn't really know what it was going to look like. Of course, this is the animated adaptation of Alan Moore, Dave Gibbons, and John Higgins.
We're still waiting
Classic.
on the third Crisis.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on part 3. I've got part 1 and 2.
I haven't seen part 2 yet. I heard part
It's
2
better.
wasn't as good. Well, really?
Yeah, it's better. I don't know, because it's got more Batman. So, I mean, maybe that's why I like it. But anyway, there's a 2-part animated Watchmen series that's coming that's not going to be part of the James Gunniverse, similar to the way that the Crisis on Infinite Earths is not similar to the Gunniverse. What's that?
I just don't give a fuck about the Gunniverse.
Oh, are you a Snyder boy? Okay. Yeah, we'll have to talk.
All right.
So yeah, we'll be looking forward to that. And again, it's going to be
Peacemaker?
cut into 2 chapters.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be Gunniverse. He can do it. Zip still
I
hasn't
just
watched
think they
Peacemaker.
fucked him over, man.
Oh, Snyder? Sure.
Yeah. I'm just bitter about that. I'll watch all
They
the
did
gun
fuck
shit,
him over.
but-
No, I've said they fucked
Dude,
him
the
over.
Snyder cut, I mean,
If you have an extra 4 hours.
well, I mean, it probably
You
could have
know.
been broken into 2 separate movies, but it was just the way it happened.
Again,
Yeah, you don't watch Endgame and the other one, Infinity War, together.
the other one.
But that's basically the same thing.
I mean, I don't think we've ever said Snyder got a good hand in that deal, you know? However, I'm waiting on him to redeem himself.
Yeah, I
And
heard
it's not happening.
I heard what's that show on Netflix?
Rebel Moon.
Rebel Moon. I heard it's not that good.
So I'm sitting here waiting, and what's killing me about him is that every time someone's like, that movie wasn't very good, he's like, oh, well, you got to wait for the director's cut.
Oh, yeah, we still haven't seen the Rebel Moon.
Yeah, we got to
director's
see the
cut.
director. Then you'll love it. And it's like, yeah, I thought Snyder cut of Justice League was, of course, a better movie, but it's going to be when you have an extra 2 fucking hours of time to fill.
And no Joss Whedon messing
Yeah, and no fucking studio in your face.
then he should be doing all these as series instead of movies.
Agreed.
Like the Snyder cut could have been a 4-part series.
Dude, that could have been a 6-season
Yeah,
television show.
yeah.
You know, and what he did with Man of Steel, I thought was great. What he did with Batman, I thought was great.
They need to bring back Super Friends like X-Men 97, dude.
I just
That'd
love
be fucking incredible.
Bat.
Gotta be into
I just
that.
fucking loved Batfleck, man.
That's who I think
That's
got fucked the worst.
That's painful.
You're talking about somebody that got fucked.
You know, this is a Dark Knight Rises cup.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's all worn out.
Can't
Just
even
white.
see the shit. Okay, I saw the
Mountain Dew.
logo a
There's
little
Batman right there.
bit. Oh, okay. Yes, Rise. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, I think Ben Affleck got fucked more than Snyder did on that deal.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, Cavill, he kind of already was walking away almost, right?
he got really fucked with the whole Black Adam thing.
Well, that's a whole
Yeah,
different
I know.
argument. Anyway, we'll let you know the first of the Watchmen animated series is coming in August. We will give you a date when we have the definitive date.
Like Wes,
I like
that
the
HBO.
I was about to say, I wish they would have made a second.
Fan,
I wish they would have made a
I'm not a
second
big
season. I loved it.
I mean, I like the concept was good, but again, without the writing of Alan Moore, I feel like it just didn't. It didn't move me the way Watchmen was so fucking good.
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. Jesse's calling. Hello.
We need eggs.
Okay.
What?
I should have put that on speakerphone.
Why didn't you?
We need eggs. We need eggs. I can't handle it. Bye.
I wonder who needs eggs.
Poor guys.
You left them on the beach.
I went to the grocery store yesterday, and we went to the Sam's Club yesterday too. But I guess nobody got eggs.
Nobody got eggs.
Nobody told me to get eggs.
Why
I need to get some Earl Grey tea too for my mom.
Yeah.
Because
he's
my
getting
mom,
bitched at
my mom
horribly right now.
She doesn't stop, dude. The bipolar
She keeps
manic
going.
stuff.
Yeah,
just-
Oh, okay.
I love you, Libby. Does she listen to the show?
I hope not.
If you do, I love you.
We do.
Giancarlo Esposito is joining the MCU. His first film will be Captain America: Brave New World, and he looks like a fucking idiot. I don't know what they're doing here.
I like all the comments making fun of his knives.
Yeah, 3-knife sling.
McStabby and stuff.
McStabberson or some shit like that. 3-knife McStabberson.
Sound like you're gonna say 3-knife sling blade.
You know what's funny is I actually Googled that to make sure it wasn't an actual character somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it was such a good name.
Didn't Giancarlo? He was like poor for a while and then got like famous.
I read
He
a
started
cool story.
acting, but he was acting in film, and he was
no, but I mean he wasn't going anywhere and he wasn't making a lot of money.
right. No, that's what I'm saying.
He was so poor.
This is pre-Breaking Bad.
This is right before Breaking Bad.
Right.
I read an article about it. He was actually trying to figure out a plan to have himself murdered so that his family would get the life insurance money. And while he was coming up with this plan, they called him in for Breaking Bad.
Jesus.
Is that where he got big on Breaking Bad?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I never made it that far where he was in it.
He did great. I mean,
he's always
he's
good in
definitely a
everything.
very talented actor, and he was great in The Mandalorian. And I just really hope they don't fucking waste him. I guess is my point with this story.
Yeah.
Because
He's got a
that's
show.
what it's looking at now.
He's got a show on.
Well, he does those Far Cry video games too. He's
Well, yeah, like you're saying, he was in the latest Far Cry. Yeah, he was. the
yeah,
bad
he's
guy.
like done the video game stuff.
He's got a new show out called.
Yeah, what's it called?
Shit.
I'm looking it up.
You got it.
It's on Max.
While they do that, we're going to talk about the Acolyte trailer. It actually drops today as our show drops.
Perish.
I
Yeah.
knew it was like Preacher.
Yeah.
Perish. What do you guys think about the Acolyte trailer? You think it's going to be good?
I think
I'm gonna wait and see.
Kind of badass. Is this supposed to be like dark?
Too many women. Turn it off.
You got to do the hands too.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the
Women,
lightsaber
the
whip
lightsaber whip thing, which makes no sense to me because I have a real bull whip and I've hit myself about 1 million times. You cut your fucking leg off.
Oh, what is that?
It's RoboCop.
It's
bro.
RoboCop. That's the remake.
Oh, yeah.
You never saw
I
it?
haven't seen it.
Well, now you can watch it because it's on Netflix.
I plan on watching it at some point.
That is a ridiculous part when they just show him and his fucking lungs and his head. And it's like, my favorite, his hand is fucking sitting over here. Like they saved his hand, but all it does is sit there.
Oh,
Oh, man.
He
You
looks
think-
like fucking.
it'd be like,
Oh,
kill
shit.
me.
MODOK is what I thought. Yeah, you're like fucking MODOK.
Kill me. Please kill me.
That's terrible. We shouldn't be talking about that.
Did you see where that one person got euthanized for depression? They're like 35 years old or something.
No, I did not see
It was
this.
in like the Netherlands or somewhere where that's allowed.
How did we fucking segue into that?
I don't know, it's just weird.
Christian does that. That's why I have him on here. Because he brings up shit that I never would think to talk
That's like,
about.
gosh, why would it? That's,
I don't know. That's weird. Yeah.
They were
well,
like-
they're weird up there.
I guess, yeah.
They're into that fucking new age shit.
I go, I'm too depressed to live.
Yeah, I'll just die. Kristen Ritter, the actress who played Jessica Jones in the whole Defenders thing on the Netflix series,
I like her.
has responded to rumors of her return to the MCU.
More like responded to the rumors she created by posting
Exactly.
things. Teasing.
Yeah.
Teaser.
Yeah.
She posted some Jessica Jones shirt she was wearing. She's like, oh, yeah. I was wondering if people would notice that.
So, yeah, it's like, again, it's not a very good...
She's not in the MCU yet.
She's acting like she doesn't know that she's going to be, but she's clearly going to be. So, again,
I don't give a
well,
shit
I don't
about
know why
none of
you
those
wouldn't
other
include
shows.
her if you're bringing back all the other
I just
fucking
want
people.
Daredevil and Punisher.
Well, you've already got that, so
I
Merry
know.
Christmas.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, and I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want Born Again.
Well, it's coming. Give it time.
No internet.
That's not possible. We have a new Alien game. It seems like we have a new one every year.
I quit reading when it said it was VR. I was like,
Oh, is it VR? I didn't know that part. It's called Alien Rogue Incursion, and it is an action horror game set to arrive later this year. The last Alien game was Alien Isolation, which blew donkey dick.
you play any VR, Zach?
No.
I
Me-
play some VR. I
me
play some of
neither.
those Darth Vader VRs. When they
Makes
first
me
came out.
sick.
I never tried it.
Yeah, you never were a big motion. You hated the fucking Virtual Boy from NES. Remember that shit? You didn't like play that
It's
shit.
red and black.
Yeah,
Dude. Make
you'd be
your
like, I
eyes
don't-
cross.
I remember-
Give you a headache.
lay down on the bed and fucking put it on. That's how I play it. I didn't want to sit up and play it. So yeah, it was great. VR games are becoming a thing. I've
I
seen a
know.
lot
I
of
know about
those.
the Oculus and all that other
Yeah.
stuff. I'm just saying. I was just wondering if Zach was
Have you
into
played
it.
VR games?
No.
Okay, well then don't knock them.
They're not my thing.
I think I could like if I could do it on one of those omnidirectional treadmill
Dude, you
type
would bust
bills.
your ass so fast.
They have harnesses for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready Player One.
Yeah. There you go. All right, let's talk about some wrestling news as we get into the tail end of the show. Come on, you know some of these people. It came out from what is that website? Wrestling
Lame.
WrestleLamia or some shit
that's
like
right.
that. Is that
That's
what it's called?
that logo is?
That's what I could remember. Oh, it's over here. Shit. I didn't see it. WrestleLamia.
Oh, yeah, that's all. Yeah.
The Miz now has the most losses in WWE history, making him the greatest jobber of all time,
Hey, he's got the title though too.
with
so.
1,335 losses. He did have a title run. That's what they don't tell you. Is it's like it'd be different if he didn't have titles. But
See,
he
I
had,
remember him when he was on.
well, everybody
Real
does.
World and everything.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Mike.
And I remember thinking, I was like, yeah, this motherfucker.
There was a
gonna
real
be in
funny
the-
meme from when he won the title. There was this girl that got real mad, and it showed this little girl mad that he won the title.
Yeah. Because he won it off Cena, right?
Either that or Orton or somebody.
Somebody.
Somebody people liked.
It was something with Cole. Remember, that was when he was doing this thing with Cole. And Cole got involved and it was
I
lame.
remember Michael Cole was in the coal mine, dude. It was that plastic box around
God,
him.
that was funny. Anyway, congratulations, Miz, for being a loser.
Hey, he's worked hard though.
He worked hard for those losses.
He's made his dream come true, and
Hey,
he's got a hot wife.
Hey, he's got a hot wife, and he's made his dream come true. You're right. I don't know why this is news, but it was broke that the MCU will introduce new versions of Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus, as with new actors, of course.
I'll believe it when I see it.
How the fuck are you going to? How are you not going to have those two villains? And B, how are you going to make them fucking Alfred Molina and fucking Willem Dafoe for the next 10 years?
They'll probably have a new Spider-Man by the time they have the Green Goblin and
Probably
Doc Ock.
right. You're probably right. Who would you get to play Doc Ock these days? Anybody jump out at you? Or Green Goblin?
Steve Buscemi.
As the Green Goblin or Doc Ock?
Both. I don't know. He plays both.
Alan Richson, or however you say his name.
He's gonna be Venom.
That's a fucking joke. I was joking.
gonna be Venom.
I was joking because they say he's going to be everything.
He's going to be everything, yeah.
It's
I
going to
don't
be
know.
fucking Pedro Pascal.
Hugh Jackman.
Luckily, he's already in the MCU, so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Patrick Stewart.
Carl Urban
Ooh.
As
Doc Ock.
you kind of got to have that fat guy. I like Nick Offerman. as Doc Ock.
I fuck with that.
You know,
Patton Oswalt, Doc Ock.
that's
Jesus.
too much. Too much.
He's
too
comic-y.
short.
He's too much. Well, yeah, no, he's too comic. He just everything's a fucking joke. Green Goblin's a little harder.
Charlie Day.
That'd be funny. Dennis.
Dennis.
That'd be fucking funny.
And Matt can be Doc Ock,
Oh
dude.
God. I love
I wanna
Fangoria.
see the gang do the MCU now.
Yeah, the gang does the MCU.
They
You
can't
get
handle
those
the eggs.
Yeah,
They
you
can't
better
handle
go get
the
those eggs. If you want to check it out, you're welcome to. But we have the Fangoria monthly streaming calendar. What will be available on which streaming platforms for the month of June. I'm not going to go through all of them. Some notable ones: Evil Dead's coming to Max,
I
along
didn't
with.
see very many good-looking ones on there.
Yeah, there weren't many that jumped out at
A
me.
lot of ones that I don't. Oh wait, this is that's the different one than I saw.
Well, yeah, there's
I
several.
didn't click through it.
Yeah, you gotta click through it.
Well, what was that? The first one I looked at didn't have any.
Yeah, the
good
first one
ones
sucked
on
because it was Shudder and Netflix, which never puts fucking anything on there hardly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can check that out at our page. It shows,
We got the Vacation of Terror coming.
huh?
Oh, that's Shudder.
Dude, they got Hunter.
Yeah, they got Dr.
Valhalla Rising.
Backcountry, I watched that on Netflix.
Girl on the
That's
third
a
floor,
bear.
which is the image here.
CM
is really
Punk.
good. Yeah, I
That's
like
CM
it.
Punk.
It was pretty good.
I never watched it.
So you can check that out on our Facebook page. As we were talking about, Alan Ritchson, among being cast as every goddamn character in Hollywood, he's
Batman.
now being
Aquaman.
considered.
I could see
he
him
was
more.
Venom.
I could see him more as Venom than I could as Batman.
I said that. Now I can see it than Batman. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
You know, again,
It should be Lobo, Brainiac.
I'd like to see Sly as Lobo.
Momoa should be Lobo.
Too easy. Sylvester Stallone is Lobo.
Judge Dredd.
Just because of the way he talks. Just because of the way he talks.
He's a big boss man. Yeah. You want to mess with Lobo?
The main man.
Man,
not the
that's
boss
the
man.
boss man.
Main
The main man.
Anyway, Alan, what's his name? Richson is set up to
Reacherson.
is room.
The show's Reacher.
Reacher. He is rumored to be Venom in the Marvel Cinematic Universe alongside Tom Holland's Spider-Man. As I mentioned, this makes a lot more sense than him going out for Batman.
I think it was just his size.
It's you have to, if you're an actor, you have to play to your strength.
I understand that.
And
And I
he's
agree
just
with
not
you.
an intellectual fucking
I agree
guy.
with you. I'm saying the reason that they were considering him was his size.
Sure.
He is built like Batman.
I think it's funny when he's in the Ninja Turtles movie and he's got like the mocap stuff on.
Oh yeah, he was
I don't know which-
Raphael.
I don't know
wasn't
which turtle.
Who is he in the
was.
Turtle movie?
He was one of the turtles.
Yeah, he's one of those.
Really?
The
Yeah.
live actor people playing it, not the the.
Yeah.
costume
No,
turtles.
yeah, got it.
I think he was Raphael.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
Big fucker then.
yeah. He's like fucking 6'5". He's a big boy.
I don't know how that Alan Richardson story got in my wrestling stories, but we'll skip over that fact. Becky Lynch, WWE's man, is now a free agent, which
Wait,
is
what?
dumb because she's going to sign again with the WWE. She's probably, but the interesting part is she's probably going to get a legendary contract for women in wrestling, like a contract that's never been seen before.
Sure, she deserves every bit of it.
I could not agree more.
I always liked her more than Charlotte.
I mean, I like Charlotte, but where the fuck is Charlotte? So anyway, Becky Lynch is set up to get a very lucrative deal, which is great because, as Christian mentioned, she does deserve it.
Nia
Worked
Jax
very
is
hard to
Queen
get
of the
there.
Ring, dude.
Nia Jax is Queen of the Ring, and who's King of the Ring?
Gunter.
Oh, Gunther. Yeah, that's right.
God, I didn't know his name.
WWE stars are expected to continue to cross over to TNA shows, which makes sense because they got Jordana Grace, the champion from TNA, to come over and be on NXT. This could be setting up a partnership similar to the one that AEW has with Ring of Honor.
That Jordan Grace went through quite a change.
Yeah, no shit. Lost her tits and it all went to her muscles. It's crazy.
Steroids?
Yeah, that'd be my guess. So anyway, it will be interesting to see potential people that could make their way onto WWE television from TNA. We'll keep you updated as that happens. All right. Talking about the Masters of the Universe film. It is finally gaining some steam. We have casting rumors. I'll talk about this one first. I don't know who this guy is. Never seen him before. Actually, I think I may have seen him in something.
I saw him in that Bottoms movie.
I don't know what that is.
It's a girl movie.
Okay, well, that's why I don't know
Girl
what it is.
comedy.
Nicholas Galitzine, I think is how you say it, has been cast as He-Man in Masters of the Universe. Now,
Who's playing Prince Adam?
I assume him.
Well, it says He-Man.
I don't know.
Maybe-
This is all I got.
I don't know.
On the flip
He
side of
doesn't
the
look big
coin,
enough to be He-Man. He looks like could be a good
that's what I
Prince-
was going to
He
say.
looks like a good Prince Adam, but he
That's
doesn't
what
look
I
like
was going to
He-Man.
say.
He's
Was
an
that
unknown.
huh?
He's an unknown.
No, he's been in something. I've seen him. In
I mean, he's been in a few things,
Yeah,
but nothing
I've seen him in
like big.
nothing big. No.
They can get Alan Richards to play
He-Man,
He-Man.
yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen is rumored to play Skeletor. They're
That's
rumored to be going after him for Skeletor, which
That's
that's a good choice. I'm not going to judge this guy because this is probably a fashion show that he's posing for here. The same way I wouldn't fucking judge David Cornswell.
What's wrong with the way he looks right there? Just small?
Nothing. He just doesn't look like He-Man.
He's got a good He-Man jaw.
You got a strong jawline. Yeah. But I am happy that they're starting to move on Masters of the Universe. That is fucking awesome. Now, out of this, they said, and I don't know what you guys think about this, but they said Zac Efron should have gotten the role.
I'd be cool with that.
I don't know.
He was fucking
Dude,
jacked
he
in
killed
Iron
it
Claw.
in Iron Claw,
He
bro.
was jacked. He was jacked,
He-
too.
He killed it fucking acting wise.
well, he was great in that fucking
He seems a little
Ted
old.
Bundy show
Yeah,
on
he-
Netflix, too.
Seems too old for He-Man.
Really?
Today. I don't know.
I mean, Sacha Baron Cohen, Skeletor. So
Skeletor's an old skeleton. I think He-Man's a lot younger than Skeletor.
Oh, God. He's an old skeleton. AEW Fight Forever is soon going to be available to play on PlayStation Plus. How is it? You never even told me that you had this game.
Oh, I never played it.
Oh, okay.
Jesse and Josh played it.
In addition to Streets of Rage 4, God damn, are they still making Streets of Rage games?
I don't know what any of this is.
You don't know what Streets of Rage is? It's a video game. Remember the fighting game?
Side scroller.
Yeah.
Beat 'em up.
Like Double Dragon?
I remember Double Dragon.
Very similar. AEW is
It had a
the
kangaroo
wrestling-
in it and a guy on roller skates in number 3. Maybe it didn't have a kangaroo.
No,
in
it had some kind of animal. I don't know if it was a kangaroo.
Had a girl named Blaze.
Blaze?
I think the boy's name was Axel.
Yeah, I think you're right. So yeah, you'll be able to play
And in
that for the
Double
month
Dragon,
of June, which
it
is
was
now.
Billy and Jimmy Lee.
Yeah, well, we all saw the movie.
Oh, gosh.
Fucking love the movie, dude.
I know you did.
Oh, wow.
I loved it. I mean, you were that.
You were that age.
You
yeah.
were that age.
Like us loving Three Ninjas.
I loved fucking Three Ninjas.
That was on sale for $5. I almost
You should've.
bought it. I probably will now that we've talked about it. Soraya has apparently expressed a little bit of frustration of being with the clown show.
The funniest part of this article
Tell me.
was where they're like, she posted a picture of herself slowly disappearing. And it's just a blurry picture. I'm like, what are you? This is insane,
That's why I wanted to
dude.
post this story because I saw that picture.
They're like, what does this picture mean? I was like, well, how do you slow? I was like, maybe it's an animated picture, like a GIF or something, where she's like backing into the bush like Homer Simpson. But no, there she is. She's slowly disappearing in the photo.
Yeah, it's she can
Fucking Back
she
to the
can
Future.
vanish at will. Yeah,
It's the Back to the Future.
Just blur
caught her in mid vanish.
She's like the Flash, just hyper shaken, whatever it's called.
I think it's called vibrating.
There you go. Hyper shaking, vibrating.
Hyper shaking. Oh, man. All right. On to a little bit more serious news here.
Zip was waiting for this.
I think I called it. Is more or
you
less
knew
what
the
I said.
DOJ was going to come down.
Yes, we're talking about Vince McMahon and the WWE. It has happened. They are now officially under Department of Justice federal investigation for acts unknown.
Which means Janelle's White case is on hold.
Pretty much.
Janelle White Grant. Maybe it's Grant.
Janelle Grant, yeah. The rape and sex trafficking case that Christian just mentioned has been paused as the DOJ gathers evidence on these new... well, I don't think it's new. I just think they're looking at it.
Yeah.
So are they saying the WWE was sex trafficking?
Yeah.
They're investigating McMahon, WWE, and Johnny Ace.
John Ace.
John Laurinaitis. The
So,
ex-head
yeah.
of talent relations.
Which is why it kind of sucks for WWE because they're actually doing good now without McMahon. But nevertheless, because McMahon was in charge at the time, then that's
Well,
where
we're going to
the
find
lawsuit's
out. It
coming
goes
from.
all the way to Triple H, and we're going to bring
And The
Ryback
Rock.
back.
Bring right.
Remember he said.
I do remember that. That's why Ryback's not wrestling because Vince wouldn't let him. So yeah, which
I
is
think he's doing mukbangs now. Those like YouTube
Absolutely
videos where
fucking
you eat a bunch of stuff. And he
dude.
goes, feed me more.
Ryback was one of the worst fucking talents I've ever seen.
I never understood it either.
Sucked in the ring. Yeah, I did not understand the appeal. Okay, well, I had links for events, but they're not working.
Well, the events, time for the events, folks. What you want to do in June is going to go out and ride for Pride.
Here we go. I got a couple. We got Power Man 5000,
Oh, yeah.
Sponge, and Tantric.
This is what it's like when worlds collide.
Going to be at the Paramount Arts Center, Ashland, Kentucky, July 23rd. Tickets on sale now. This is an interesting one, and I've actually seen him perform live. Friday the 13th, Ari Lehman, who, if you don't know, is the kid that jumps out of the water at the end
He's
of the
got
night.
curly long hair.
Yes. And he plays a, what do you call it? The
Accordion?
accordion that's shaped like a machete. But he actually has a band, and he's coming to the Paramount Arts Center.
For a screening, too,
The
right?
name of his band is First Jason. That's the name of his band.
He's
I
really,
love this guy.
He's really riding that
He
wave.
took it.
Huh?
Why not? I mean, Jesus, you got to make money somehow.
It's like the kid that played Gage in Pet Cemetery. He was in a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
too.
same thing. It's like he goes to cons now. Milo something's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he goes to cons
He
now.
wasn't in Little Rascals, too?
He was in all kinds of shit.
Full
No, that
House.
wasn't him in Little Rascals.
Full House.
He was in Boys Have a Penis, Girls Have
Kindergarten
a Vagina.
Cop.
Yeah.
That's the name of that movie.
Yes,
I thought you were naming the fucking movie.
No,
I
that was.
like,
I'm
what?
sorry. That was my, that
This
was
is
my
good.
mistake.
That was the
What the
that
fuck
was,
are you
that
watching?
That's the
should've been
original
the
title.
That should have been the fucking title. Let's face it.
Yeah, but it
Who is your
didn't.
daddy and what does he do?
I want to go see that Boys Has a Penis movie.
Yeah, great. Imagine putting that on the marquee. Jesus Christ.
Nah,
right.
I'm not here for a science lesson.
Yeah, no shit. All right, that's our events for the week. That's our news for the week. And again,
We
know,
appreciate you guys. Listen,
man, we've done
join in, comment.
44 shows straight. Is
Good.
what we've done.
We're good workers. We work hard
And
for the money.
We do work hard for no money.
But we love our fans.
Like I said,
Dude, I was watching a Mr. Beast video for the first time. You know, he's got like 244 million subscribers
yeah,
on
because
YouTube.
he pays people.
That's insane. Can you imagine having
He was on Rogan.
millions and millions and millions of
He
people?
talks about like he gets all this money and he puts every single cent of it back into.
Dude, the video I
Yes.
watched was crazy. He gave somebody a yacht, and then he shot cannons at it, and fireworks, and machine guns,
He has-
and trebuchets, and he
I don't-
gave the guy like $10,000 each day to like build a wall or something to protect.
I don't know where it
The
is. It's in
yacht.
California somewhere, but he has it's essentially like a fucking claw machine where you can win a Tesla. Like he fucking
It's a big claw.
So you guys, we're gonna compete with that. So we need you to subscribe.
Yeah.
We're well on our way
You see
to
how
our
you see how what we got to compete with.
our first million subscriber. We're gonna give you a big prize.
yeah, big GeekZip magnet is what you'll get.
a one by one.
The famous one by one.
That's what I'm going to be known for the rest of my life. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. If you've seen all these episodes, we love you. We're so happy that you've joined us. If you're a new listener, don't forget, we'd love to hear from you. You can email us, geekzippodcast@gmail.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on YouTube.
Oh, wait. We had a comment that they wanted to hear more stories about the theater and the popcorn.
Oh,
Do you have a story you could tell real quick? One time when I first started, I was cleaning the popcorn bin. Whatever, and I used like the Windex and sprayed it and wiped it, and they're like, "Don't do that."
Yeah, you can't do that.
I was like, "Well, I was just cleaning it." And they're like, "Would you clean your plate at home like that?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I guess you're right."
Yeah, Christian tried to clean it with Windex, which is about the equivalent of trying to clean it with Comet. So that popper was just crazy. I saw it catch on fire a couple times.
I don't even think it has to be a popcorn story. Just some of the stories we have.
It
from
was just that
from
we
the
were.
theaters?
Well, I don't know. He had a popcorn emoji in his comments. So and we had been talking about Ann popping it on that big popper.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it could be any
Remember, it
theater
was so
story.
goddamn
So
hot
the
in that room.
popper, just to describe it for you, it was about 15 feet long.
Wasn't it like a V?
It was
kind?
double.
The
Right.
sides
You had
were
two
raised.
kettles, and then it would dump into a trough.
I never
that
cooked
would come
on
down
that
the middle.
one.
Really?
I'm not doing that stuff.
Dude, it was so fucking
scary,
hot
bro.
in that room.
Oh yeah,
It
because
got
there's no
so
ventilation.
fucking hot.
You're basically
It was in
in
the
a basement,
Yeah.
with no windows,
Stone walls.
Yeah, and it just, the heat had nowhere to go. The smoke. Oh my God! I remember people coming out of theater 4 saying it's on fire, but Ann was downstairs popping the popcorn.
Get that popcorn lung, dude.
Yeah, no shit. But yeah, when that fucker caught fire, and again, here's how it would catch fire. It gets so hot when you add that butter. If you don't add it at a certain point and you add it after it gets too hot, that butter becomes like gasoline,
Instant
and it just
vaporized.
fucking goes up. And so yeah, we had like 3 or 4 fire extinguishers sitting beside of it, and it'd been sprayed 2 or 3 times. We had to go down and clean it out.
Did you ever see a rat at the theater?
Oh my God, all the time. Yeah.
Really?
Especially if you went down in the tunnels.
Any haunting stories?
I saw one rat one time in the cinema, in the back of the cinema.
That doesn't surprise me.
That was-
God, that back was fucking nasty.
Well, it got bad there towards the end.
Yeah. Haunting.
I
I could tell you the scariest
I was so glad
fucking
I
area.
didn't scream when I went back there and saw that rat dude have Betty in the lobby. Like, what's he screaming at back there?
The scariest. I don't have any hauntings, but I can tell you the scariest room in the theaters was the marquee room at the Camelot.
Oh, and you just had to be in the dark.
You basically were walking through a room. You had no. I mean, there's no light.
Except in the marquee room, once you got to there, you could turn
Yeah,
the
but
light
you
on.
have to turn that on, so you have to get there
And
to
this
turn
was-
it on.
This was before cell phones, too, where we could just turn our flashlights on to see.
Dude, if you took a flashlight up there, it didn't matter. It was
No,
so
I
fucking
did.
dark.
I went a flashlight up there and did some exploring once. There's like a Christmas tree and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's just a store, but it was so fucking creepy.
Yeah,
I
you-
mean, because
because
it
you
was
went
almost like you're walking through an apartment.
You went up to the bathroom and went through that locked door.
Yeah,
And then
yeah, and then you ran to the marquee room.
I heard fucking after one of the last movies let out, it was around midnight, I heard running going up and down the stairs at the Keith Albee.
Everybody heard that. Everybody heard that.
There was the homeless person that came in the bathrooms, and
Yeah.
the door was open
Yeah.
in the bathrooms, and like slammed the door, and Glenn ran away
Yeah,
scared.
Glenn ran.
Remember the homeless guy that stole your cigarette?
There was,
from the Camelot?
yeah.
There would
Yeah.
be bats. We would have to fight the bats.
Bats were a fucking problem in the Keith Albee. That was, I mean, because you'd be sitting there in the movie and it'd just be like, you'd be like, huh. And then a minute later, it'd be like, you're like, I don't think that's right.
What are these effects?
Yeah. There's a story about Aaron and Lawson when they were crossing 4th Avenue. And
I think we've told that one before.
have we told that one already?
Was this the machine gun?
Yeah, the car backfired. They thought somebody shot at them, so they both hit the deck on 3rd Avenue,
Didn't
4th
you get
Avenue.
pulled over by a cop one time because you had one of the L's for the marquee in your hand?
So yeah, I had it was a 7.
Oh,
I had a 7, which, you know, a marquee letter, if you think about it on a marquee, a 7 looks like a fucking gun.
Yeah, dude, I robbed a 7-Eleven with an L.
Maybe it was an L, I can't remember. But yeah, a cop was going down 4th Avenue, and I had that in my hand. I was walking from the Keith because we were always out of fucking letters at the
Right.
cinema in the Camelot. So I was walking down from the Keith, and I had it in my hand. I wasn't even thinking about it, and he fucking, you could hear his tires, and got out of the fucking car and pulled his fucking gun and said, drop it. I dropped it, of course, made a plastic sound. Clink, clink. He's like, what the fuck is that? And I went, it's a letter, sir. Doing the marquee. All right.
She's fucking uniform here.
Yeah. It's like, no, you're not in uniform when you're doing them. I was in street clothes.
All right, that's
So, yeah.
that's enough stories. We'll
All right.
let you guys go.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
I want to tell Zip something, so we need to quit recording.
For season 8. We will be back for season 9. We're thinking probably the...
we'll let you know. It's
Yeah,
like
we'll let you
our
know.
social media and to find out.
I like where your head's
Keep
at.
you updated.
For Zach, for Christian, this is Ryan Zip. Thank you for watching season 8. We'll see you next season.